Hi. Okay, I'm back. Turn up my volume. Wait for a few folks to get in here. Hey, so by request, once again, I have a video topic. Should you test your man? And by this, I mean, should you test to see if he's loyal? Should you test to see if he really wants you and will, you know, secure you so that you don't leave and find someone else? Should you test him? Now, there are women that shouldn't test them, and then there are women who should test them. So let's get through that first. Hey, y'all. So the women that shouldn't test men are the women who are benefiting from the relationship, who cannot do any better, and need to be actually saving up money so that when she's fed up or he's done, that they can split up and she won't leave empty handed. Okay. So that type of woman should not test the man because if this type of man has options, then she's going to be upset when he probably fails the test. Okay. Um, so when when you can test a man is when you already know that he really likes you more than you like him, and that he's really into you more than you're into him. And the only way to really get him to take that big step forward, um, even if it's like a proposal to move in or a large sum of money or something like that, he will indeed do it. But like I said, he must like you way more, way, way more than you like him. Never test a man who can replace you, very easily, because then you'll get the bad end of the bargain. Okay. So, many women are testing men, and those men don't even really even know them to enough to even like them, you know? So men, it takes a while for a man to get into a woman, to really like her. It takes a little while. It's not quick and fast like women fall in love, which is crazy. It's not like that. It takes them a long time. Not super long, but long enough, longer than probably takes you, which is why I always teach women to not rush into things and to allow that person to start to like you a lot more. Then you can start emotionally investing when you know they like you way more. Okay. A lot of women rush into this, and then they understand later on down the line what their mistake was, and then as soon as they meet another guy, they repeat the same pattern, like they didn't learn or something. You gotta pump the brakes on this emotional attachment crap. Okay, you gotta pump those brakes because, like I said, you may get emotional attached, but they may not even see you in that way. So pump those brakes because it's not something that you're going to be able to control emotionally if you're naturally emotional. You know. Thank you. I feel it takes me a long time to like them back. That's good. It should take you a long time because that's how long it's supposed to take. People aren't supposed to rush into things. You have a sugar daddy and he takes you to fancy dates. We are an interracial couple and people look at us in judgmental way. He doesn't care, but I do. How do I overcome that? Take a dusty out and see how they look at both of you guys. See if he pays. You know what I'm saying? My best thing is it's not about what they think and what they judge you for. It's about how you feel and if you're benefiting from the situation. You know, for me, you know, when I was young, I dated every color. I didn't care as long as they had the credit card and it went through and they were nice and respectful. Okay. I know people were looking at me. I look right back at them like, want to take a picture? You know, because obviously they're judging because A, they don't want you to be together. B, have some type of prejudice or they're racist. Or C, um, you know, it's just something different and they're just staring out of curiosity. Right. hmm I mean, it happens to all of us. If I see an interracial couple, I'm gonna try my hardest not to be all up in their grill. But it's an attention getter. It is. It just is. It just is an attention getter. So if you're cute and if you're pretty, then the look is in your favor because they understand why he wants you. You know. So you said the only color you see is green. So just who cares if that bothers you that much? I would rather be seen out in public with someone and be broke and can't even go to those places. You know. Um, People stare at you and your husband a lot. He's Asian and I'm mixed. Mhm. I mean, my mom married interracially like 3, 4, 5 times. Shoot. I had a stepdad that was white. 2 stepdads that were white. So can you imagine that? People thinking he kidnapped us. I got stares from everybody. When I dated other races, I got stares then. I got stares when I was with an old man, a young man, any man, you know, because you know certain things bring attention. So to me, it doesn't matter. I got stares when I was working at the funeral home, driving a hearse. I got scared. I got stares when I was walking to go meet Michaela for breakfast and almost tripped because I was too busy texting. I got stares then too, but I kept walking and I sure went in and sat down. I get stares all the time. It doesn't bother me. Okay. So don't let it bother you. Yeah. Okay. So back to the topic. Just don't let it bother you. If it probably bothers you way more than it bothers anybody. So just understand that. What do you do when a picture take somebody takes a picture when they're out on a date with you and your sugar daddy? Um, they're trying to show their girls or their friends, look, she got a sugar daddy. Because the kids and whoever I'm with, we do that all the time. Instead of taking pictures, I'll just point it out like, look, that's a sugar daddy. You know, we saw one today at breakfast. Maybe they're just trying to show people how to level up and go get that money. I don't know. Um, or maybe I think more people are taking pictures because they're trying to show either their old lady friends what's happening or their young lady friends, the targets to go for. Either way, it's women helping women. um, so how okay, so you don't test your man unless he cannot lose you. Okay. But when you do test a man, don't test him for loyalty because most men are going to fail that test. Don't ever test your man for loyalty. If he passes, great. If he doesn't, then what? What you gonna do? You know. So never test a man for loyalty. Just test a man to see if he's going to give you what you need when you ask for it and exactly how you ask for it. That's the best test any woman can give a man because um, they're gonna cheat. If they do, if they're presented with an opportunity that they may have never been presented with, if you hadn't tested them, they may take it because they may think that's their last opportunity ever or on that level. So men tend to take opportunities that they can never get in real life. And so sometimes it's for their own ego. So you can't test them like that. And if you do and you find out he failed the test, what are you going to do? Like, exactly. Are you going to leave him? You're going to leave that money? Da, 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 da. I don't care because Just it's the same thing as a man coming up to you with a lot of money and a Ferrari like they do on the gold digger test. And your man is at work that he will never find out. And the man comes up to you and he's like, "Hey, I really think you're pretty. Can I get your phone number? Maybe we could go to lunch. A, B, C, and D." You know you're giving that number out. You know you're gonna go at least take the number. You might not call it, but you're gonna take it. Your man might not like that. So just understand, don't test a man for faithfulness. Test him for if he's gonna give you what you want when you need it, because that's what counts the most, you know. If you're dying and need an operation and you need him to help you and get some insurance or put it on his credit card or whatever because it's an emergency procedure, he got you, you know. But if you have someone, oh, he's faithful but his credit is bad, then you did. So always test for if that person is loyal to you. You know what I'm saying? When you ask for something. Right. That's real loyalty. Okay. So, that's real loyalty when they reach in that bank and that bank account and they put all that money on you. That's real loyalty. Um, right. If a man doesn't pay for my cab home, no second dates. Good for you. A real man will like you if you're not greedy for love. Right. The minute the girl cheats, they can't handle it though. Exactly. Never tell a man you cheated, even if you did. Just always deny it. Always. Just say, "Oh, well, we just went to dinner. I never got to that." They will always believe that before they believe you cheated. Okay. So never tell them. Never, never, never. What if your man tries to test you? Then he's insecure. You know what I'm saying? Um, And a woman will be able to tell if a man is trying to test her because she's way smarter and has intuition. So they already know. They can tell the inflections in his voice are different when he's trying to test you or ask a question or when something is set up and it's too good to be true. The women know this. They're like, this a test. Like I would know it. I would know it for sure. You know what I'm saying? Um, who cares? What How to test a man. Ask him for something, saying you're getting ready to move out of town. If you can't get a certain amount of money, then you'll have to leave and move out of state. If he really, really likes you, he don't want you to move, he gonna give you what you need to stay. It's like make up a false story. So, or if you've been with him a while and you're just ready to move on with your life and he hasn't proposed yet, just like, well, don't be upset. Take all emotion out of it. Well, I'm getting up there in age, and I thought my life would be a little bit different than it is now. I need to get back on track. And, I really enjoy being with you. I love you, da da da. Da. But, now it's time to make some changes. I want to do different things now. I want a family. I want to get married. I want to get a house. I want to do this and I want to do that. And even though you're so wonderful and great, I just, I don't think that you want that. So I'm going to have to put myself back out there to see that, I can get on that path that I want to get on. So, you know, what do you think? I mean, there's new adventure out there waiting for you as well. Um, Present it like that. Like you ready to hurry up and get up out of there and find the next best thing because he ain't moving fast enough. All he's going to do is be like, "What are you saying? Are we breaking up?" "Oh, no, we're not breaking up. We're not breaking. I'm just letting you know, like, that this is where my thinking is headed. So, maybe we can discuss, our future plans if you want to. I mean, I would love to have a future with you, but I'm not understanding or feeling that you're ready for that. So then they'll be ready right then and there. I'm ready. I'm ready. Exit classy. And if they let you go, if they allow you to leave and they allow you to pack all your stuff if you're living with them, or they allow you to start dating other people, tell them that there's no turning back. There's no turning back because, if I meet someone, I'm really going to be, trying to take it to that next level so that I'll be on track with how I want my life. So, you know, and then he'll make the decision in a few days, believe me. And if he really wants you, y'all will be engaged. hmm When men you're dating don't text or call in days, is that a test? If you have a title with them, like if you are my boyfriend, I am your girlfriend. If you have a title together, you're exclusive together. That's a problem. If you're only dating with no titles, then it doesn't matter because you're not exclusive, right? If you don't have a reason to test them, yeah, don't test them if you don't have a reason. Like I would never test. Well, I tested James. That's how I got my ring. Um, and you can't just keep testing. Um, if the first test don't work, that means it's time to get up and go. Okay, if he fails the first test, it's time to leave. Um, and you can't do this after like 2 months or maybe not even a year because some men need longer than that to decide if they want to be married or not, especially if they're young in their 20s. So if they're in their 20s, don't even give them the proposal test. Those type of tests are for men who are older because they're always going to fail that test. I'm like, bye, have fun. Um, Test. What does it mean when he says we can be more than friends and we can talk about it more when we see each other? It means he want to sleep with you. Um, what are the ways to test and what does failed test look like? I just told you guys about the proposal. So tell him that you're ready to move on. And, you had fun with him and you'll always remember him. You will always love him, but you're just ready for the new chapter in life. And you're not sure if he wants to do that with you. So you just, letting him know what you're thinking about. And if he does decide that he wants to be in your life and marry you, then he'll propose. If he doesn't, he'll let you go. I say never test a man for faithfulness. Never test a man for faithfulness. He may pass, he might not pass. But do you really want to gamble that if he's providing for you and will give you whatever you ask for? Also, would you pass if he did test you and had someone pull up in a nicer car that was nicer looking? Would you give him your phone number? You know? So never test for faithfulness, always test for loyalty as far as financial. Because that's how you know your life is gonna be okay. Um, because even if you do decide to leave later on down the line, at least you are good financially. You know he'll take care of you. He has what it takes. You'll never lack for anything. Okay. hmm I would pass the test. You wouldn't pass the test. I'm sure you would. Most people won't pass it. That's why you don't give that test. You only give the ultimatum test, but in a nice way, as if you're considering their feelings, and but you're just needing to move on because you're wanting something more in life. Um, what is another way to know if a man is insecure? If he's always talking about how he looks bad or how his ex did him wrong or how he doesn't trust you and all that kind of stupid stuff. If he's, always if he has trust issues, yeah, that's the telltale sign. He has trust issues. If he's always bragging, name dropping, Well, that's if that's in the beginning, men are gonna try to impress you no matter what, but if it continues after a while, then it's insecurity. Mhm. What tests are men using on women? How do we pass these tests? They're not really using any tests. The only thing that they'll do to really try to test you is, they'll probably just watch you, and how you treat them. Most men don't really test women, because they know the woman's gonna probably fail. You test a woman? Oh, like men with money, they don't really test women. They already know what type of women that they are. They don't care. Mhm. They're just making sure that that woman stays next to them, but by their side and makes them look good too. That's basically it. Yeah, they ain't got time to set up tests and stuff. They busy setting up meetings and at work. Men do financially test us though, right? She not if they have money. You know what I'm saying? If a man has money, why would he financially test you? Now, if you're talking about average men and broke men, they all gonna test you because at some point in their life, they know that they're gonna be broke again or broker than what they are now. So they need to see if you are gonna step up and be their mother and help them out. But see, that's another way. If a man is testing you financially, he's broke. Don't even finish the test. Be gone. Right. Fail it on purpose. You're like, no, I'm so sorry. I can't help you. Boo boo, go call your mother. So, anybody who's testing financially plans to go broke. I don't even need that test, because I will fail it on purpose. Mhm. Should you hide your intentions, bills paid, and all of that, or should you be bold about what you want? That question is one of the number one questions I get. Not on the first date, y'all. Okay, give it some time. Get to know this person. Get to know where they lived, where they grew up, their pet's name, all that stuff. You can't just, ask somebody up unless you're an escort. Get to know this person in their personality first before you start asking for stuff. If they ask you what you want, say something that is very general, like, oh, I love having fun. I love being spontaneous. I love, um, traveling, blah, 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 blah. Give them the general stuff. Let them find that stuff out later after they're already hooked. You can't give someone your demands until they're hooked. Okay. So you have to make sure they're hooked before they get your demands. Um, yeah, they gotta be hooked before they know your demands. Otherwise, they're gonna dismiss you. Like, who does she think she is? I'm not doing all of that. But if he's already hooked because he's been out with you a couple of times and he likes the reaction he gets when he's out with you, he likes the feelings he gets when he's with you, you make him feel special and young again, then he'll respond differently. But y'all are trying to get um, money on the first date or the second date where he doesn't even know you and you've barely, you know, had a conversation. So you got to understand once they feel connected with you, you're more likely to get what you demand if they want to further the relationship. hmm Um, how long does it take for a man to go from dating to a relationship? If they want to take you off that market, it goes fast. But like I said, in order to be taken off the market, that's when the speech comes in about what you expect from a committed boyfriend. Um, how do you sleep? How do you get past wanting to sleep with you in the early stages? Promise, oh, that's coming. That's good. Like, don't shut it down. Promise it's coming in the future. And they'll spend more and more and more if they think they're going to get it. It's like, oh, not yet. You got to wait for that. It's it's going to be wonderful when I lay it on you. You know, I like to feel closer to you, so I need to get to know you more. We need to spend more time together before I do that to you. Like, act like you're gonna rock their world And they was okay, okay, you know, keep it moving, but never do anything until either you ready or you never have to do anything if you just be gone. But the whole point is they have to really be hooked on you. That's all you're doing. That's all you got to do is get them hooked. Once you get them hooked, everything you want, you can have it. And when I say hooked, I don't mean sexually. I mean mentally, you know, also addicted how people react to you guys. Like, oh, he's the man. Look what he's dating. Stuff like that. Dressing nice on every date so that he's the envy of every man in the room. Um, Looking like you're into him so people don't think you're a prostitute. You see, so all of that combined is what's going to get him hooked, and he'll say yes to everything because it's almost like he's getting a taste of the life that he never had before. It's because of you. So his life is improving. So he's going to make sure your life is improving. So you stay right there. Okay. Um, that's why I say make sure you choose the correct type of man who will feel this way about you. Okay. Um, mhm. Give him the experience. Right. Sure. When dating, should the man always initiate contact first, or is it okay for? It depends on y'all's relationship. I don't know. Like maybe just send an emoji, shoot, or say hi the night before. I don't know. Like for me, it just how does it feel? If you feel desperate, don't do it. If he ain't contacted you in 3 or 4 days, don't do it. If he's always constantly texting you back and forth, then I feel like it's okay if there's a huge exchange between the two of you and it's normal. But if he hasn't texted you in like a couple of days, no, do not make first contact. hmm I tried that, but my guy won't even give me the promised money, so I cut him off. Good for you. Am I married? Of course I'm married. I've been married for what, 13 years? Okay. Been with the same man for 18 years. Mhm. Do it freestyle every day until I meet one. Yep. Freestyle, not in the same place. Take yourself around because no one wants to see somebody in there every day. Make the rounds. Pick out a few places and make your rounds. You'll meet somebody eventually. It's a numbers game. Um, if I what? 30 years, is she ready to get loose? No, I'm good. I'm nice and relaxed. I've settled down into this lifestyle, so I ain't going nowhere. Sure. At what point did you quit your job? I quit it before I met him. I quit it before I met him when I didn't have a job when I met him. I was gonna volunteer and try to, hook somebody else by volunteering my services of expertise like work, but I was not working. Mhm. Right. I've been knowing your sugar daddy since January. The first date, he gave me a gift card. It was $500. Weeks later, another one. He still give me $500 gift cards or money. Buys me expensive bags. Oh, that's nice. If a man is on Facebook, he will cheat if he has the opportunity to. Just go for the wallet. Exactly. Um, should I continue to see a rich man living in Germany? I have to do a boyfriend. He tries to visit me at least 2 times a year and will not stop chatting with me. Have not slept with him. As long as it's benefiting you financially. I mean, and you're not married, you still single. How you doing? hmm What do you think about sending a picture to a man who doesn't know you? How to convince him to take you on a date better than sending pictures? That's kind of crazy. Um, to send your picture to a man. and wait for him to respond, and he doesn't know you. Mm, a little desperate. I wouldn't do that. What places to freestyle except restaurant? I go to gym, so I strict diet. Oh, you're on a strict diet. Okay. Go to the store. Go to the store in rich areas. Go to the grocery store. Go to like Office Depot, Home Depot, Best Buy in the rich areas of town. Go to a sports bar in the rich area of town. You don't have to drink or eat. You just drink water or iced tea or something and order a salad or not eat. It's a sports bar. Mhm. How do you seduce your boss? Grace. Is he seducible? Does he have windows on the office? Um, Does going to his office all leveled up to bring in some surprise? Oh no, Nelly. Throw that in the trash can. No. No, you show up to be taken to lunch. You don't show up with food. No. That is a pick Misha move. If anything I ever heard in my life. That's pick Misha move. Don't y'all see every movie when the wife come up there with lunch, the man already cheating with somebody else, finna take her to lunch? Y'all never saw all of those movies like that? No, you the one that be in there when the wife come to bring the lunch, okay? Or when Pick Misha show up, you already there waiting for him to take you out. I've already promised such and such I would take her to lunch. I don't want to disappoint her. Thank you, One Intuitive. Thank you for all that you do, Shira. You have given me courage and confidence to transform my hair and my look. I appreciate you so much. I just sent you a Facebook message requesting a consultation. Okay. Thank you, Intuitive. Yeah, you need to contact Dee Taylor on Facebook. She's in my friends list and she's going to help you get in the group. Thank you. Appreciate that donation. So do not show up with no food, baby. No. Throw that pick Misha thought out of your mind and never ever let it return in there. Um, okay, you go and you look so good that they want to take you out and be seen with you in public. Okay. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. What about the red flags that he is financially stable but emotionally unstable? A short-term fling, right? If you don't like his personality or his temper or how he acts or whatever, just ignore it. Like, just keep getting that money. Some men just want the attention. Um, Hi, Marcus. Do as little as possible, save that energy. Right. I tested him. I said, I love you. And he ghosted me. Oh my God. It's a dusty broke man. Girl, you if you want somebody to say you love them, or if you want a dusty to say that they love you, ask him for some money. That's how you get the love, okay? Because instead of saying, "Oh, I can't give you any money," they'll just say, "Oh my gosh, I can't give you anything right now, but I really love you and I want you to be with me forever, and you know, um, we can build together and be Bob the Builder here, and when I get rich off my mixtape, I'm gonna buy you whatever you want." So if you want to get a broke man to say "I love you," ask them for money and not expect it. Expect the word love to come up, okay? That's how you get love from a broke man. Ask him for money. Then now he want to give love. How to keep the man hooked? Not being around a lot all the time, not always giving him the attention that he thinks he deserves, but just enough to keep him wanting more. You know, always look cute when you see him. Make sure if he ever introduced you to any of his friends that they all think that you are beautiful or whatever, that they wish they had a woman like you. That's how you get them hooked. You gotta always be on your A game. Be funny. Never talk to him like a crazy. Never talk to him like a mother. You know. Mhm. If a man say he don't like gold digger, is he a dusty? No, he's not a dusty. If he tries to talk to and date a gold digger and did not give her any gold, then he's a dusty. Okay. It's okay to call sometimes when you're in a relationship. Yeah, it's okay to call, but don't be mad if you don't answer. You see where that leads? Man better level up too, get money from her if you're busting her. What? Yeah, that only happens if the woman's ugly. Sorry. Should he call every night? I don't think he should call every night. I mean, at least text, maybe hello. And if you're his girlfriend, yes, if you're in a real relationship, he should at least contact you in some form or fashion once a day if he's out of town, or doesn't live with you. Um, a lot of you ladies think that he's supposed to be always texting you and calling you if he's not with you. No, you're supposed to be out doing something else. So he wonders about you while you're not texting or calling him so he can text and call you. You're supposed to be busy doing whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit by the damn phone. That's the problem. That's the problem with a lot of you ladies. Y'all are sitting by the phone. When he calls, that phone shouldn't even be answered the first time. You need to be able to call him back and have him answer or text him, "What's up?" You know, y'all women are so desperate for attention and love that you're gonna mess it all up, and you will not be able to keep it. Stop being so desperate and thirsty and needy for love and attention. Give that to yourself. When you walk out the house, you should get that automatically if you're leveled up. You don't need it from just some dude. You can get that from every dude that you walk across their path. Okay. So this dude gonna have to work. You see? And that's what they like. They like to work. If it ain't easy, they don't. If it's easy, they don't want it, or they'll want it and they'll throw it in the trash after they use it up. So make it hard, but not too hard. You know. Oh yeah, I'll meet you there in a couple of hours because I'm busy right now, but I'll see you later. You see, I gotta go. You don't stay on that phone. Where you going? But wait, I wasn't finished talking to you. You gonna call me back? No. If you're that type of woman, change right now. Change right now because I would hang up on that. And I would cheat on that too. Okay. Just for being annoying. Just for being annoying. No other reason. Just for that. So never, never, never. Mm. Good test question if you to see if a man would be a provider. He gonna know you're testing him if you ask a provider question. Ask him about his parents. See if his dad was a provider. Chances are, if his daddy was no provider, he ain't no provider. Okay. Then ask what his mom did. Oh, what did your mom do? If he talks proudly about some profession and how she was a career woman and all this kind of stuff, he probably expects you to be like that. But you can flip it and say, like, oh, well, that's so wonderful. My mom, even if it's a lie, or, my mom, all even you could say always wanted to be a housewife. Or, my mom always wanted to be a housewife. And, she would make us lunch every day, pick us up from school. She'd show up to all my performances, and she was just the best mom ever. Then he'll give you his opinion about that. Well, your dad must have had some money, right? If he has money, he won't care if you want to stay home. He will be a provider. You will be able to tell that he can provide for you, if he has money. If you're dating somebody that's mediocre, y'all, he may not even be able to be a provider. Thank you, Tori Rose. I appreciate that. So it's not whether he wants to or not, it's can he afford to. So if you're not testing him if he can't even afford to be one. Hmm. So she just admits she lies to her mom. I lie to everybody, just like most people do. Like you ain't never lied to your mother. Okay, Pisces in the house. Hey. Um, how to be in control of the relationship. Be the man. Or let him think he's in control, but you kind of run him through reverse psychology. Use reverse psychology. Make everything seem as though it was his idea. Plant the idea ahead of time with situations, scenarios, stories. You got to be a genius to run that relationship. And you got to be a planner and you can't be emotional. You want to run a relationship, you got to be a secret genius and not be an emotional wreck. How do you get a man to give you money without asking him? Um, in the beginning, let him know that you used to date someone that had a lot of money, whether it be a lie or the truth. Okay. He already gonna know you expect it at some point. And if he can't deliver, you're just gonna be out. Oh, I used to date such and such, he always used to take care of everything. So I really didn't know how to do anything. And that was so great. I missed that part, but if he asks about it, ask him, oh, yeah, I used to date, someone and they were in the NFL and it was nice and having, whatever you wanted. Thank you, Fair Beauty. Ready to start the perspective you've blessed us with. Live in Las Vegas. It's raggedy, the city. What? Thank you for the donation. What cities do you consider better? Miami, Dallas, ATL. Dallas out of all of them, yes. Go there. Not as much competition. I'm in Houston, so it was Dallas or Houston. Let me see that other question. Hold up. How to get him to open up and connect emotionally to get him to get more out of him. Ask him about his childhood. Thank you, Neil LaCree. Thank you, Shira. Have you been such an expander for me? The universe lead me toward you when I was about to fall for the twin flame soulmate trap. Thank you so much for living your truth. Thank you, girl. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, that twin soulmate stuff. Oh my goodness. Will get people brokered in uh, a crack house, a crackhead. I'm sorry. Have you noticed the most prettiest women are the most scandalous? Yes, I have. People give you money for this. I'm in the wrong business. You sure are. I don't know what you're doing. um, so I don't believe in twin flames because even if it were true, they're not going to be paying your bills. They're not going to be doing more for you. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Think about this for a second. That means they're equal to you and they are your twin flame. So they would think like you or they would be, another part of you. So you can't scam yourself. So why would you want that? Now you get it. There you go. You don't want that. Someone says they're only help for seeing your weak spots. All right. Your weak spot could have been you weren't leveled up. Your Dusty might have been your soulmate. And when he showed you where you needed to improve your choice of men, then now you should be thankful. Soulmate relationships, mutual. I don't get what that means. Don't even worry about it. You're not looking for a soulmate. You're not looking for a twin flame. You're looking for a man with some money that's going to take care of you and your kids and have you a nice lifestyle. Okay. Maybe your child will be your soulmate. Um, I got lipstick on my teeth. See, y'all got me talking so. Thank you, girl. Um, Maya, Maya, Maya. Um, you got. Thank you, y'all, for the lipstick notification. That's what happens when you wear red, and it's not um, waterproof or whatever. Mhm. Okay. What if a man believes that everything should be equal? Would you deal with him? Nope, never. I'm out of there. And the first time he says equal, I'm gone because he want another man. Because I'm a woman. I'm not equal to a man. Equal means this equals this. 2 + 2 = 4. You see, he want a man. He don't want a woman. He doesn't want a wife. He wants an equal. If ghost if a ghoster with money comes back, how to flip the script? In order to get back in, you need some money. As soon as he makes first contact, you ask for money. Oh my God, I missed you so much. I'm so glad you called. You called at the perfect time. My car is in the shop, and oh my gosh, I need like 1,000 or $1,500 to get it out. You are my guardian angel. Babe, would you help me out? He's gonna want to get back in. He's gonna either do it or he's gonna ghost you again. Okay, there you go. What do you do when parents expecting you to work after university to get that money? Feel like I don't, girl. Your parents should already have money. Don't they have Social Security? Don't they have a job? Don't they have savings? That's not your responsibility unless they old and can't, do for themselves, But that's not your job. That was their job to take care of you. What do you think about mothers who ask their daughters for money? I've never had that happen to me, but I think daughter should teach mother how to get money if mother needs to learn from daughter. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, help your mom, but teach her how to get it instead of having to keep giving it. Hmm. That's my best alternative. But yeah, when you test your man or a man, if they're coming back after ghosting you, test them with money. Always get money. Always get money. Because if you don't, then they're going to think that's not what they have to do or what's expected of them in the relationship. So anytime they ask, what can I do for you? What do you want for your birthday? How can I get back into your life? How can I keep you? How can I make you mine? Always the answer needs to be money. I need you to provide. I need you to pay my bills. I need you to give me some money. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. That way, even though they're hooked, they already know what you need. They don't have to keep asking you. And then eventually they'll just give you money. without you asking. Because if every time they ask you for something and the answer is money, then they will just start giving you money. You know, just like you don't keep calling someone and asking them what they want to eat at the certain restaurant or fast food place or whatever. You already know what they want to eat because they say the same thing most of the time. So you just get it automatically because you know that's what they want. So that's what you're going to have to do. You're always going to have to say something that pertains to money, a gift card. It doesn't always have to be the word money. You can say gift card, you know, can you pay for my car to be fixed? You know, I want to I want to get this and that, but it costs this much. Keep doing the money thing. Always talk about money. Money, money, money. But not to the point where it's the conversation, but when they ask you, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? What do you need? Da da da. Then that's your answer. Okay. Always. Not, I don't know. Well, I haven't thought about it. Always come with some money. Always come with the word, oh, I need this for money. Always have something to say that you want. Okay. And once you do that, it'll be easy from then on. Okay. Y'all, if a ghoster with money comes back, how did I just told y'all that. But thanks for re-asking the question, but I just went over that. What if he drinks alcohol? Most of the people drink alcohol. I don't know. Ask him while he's drunk. He'll say yeah, probably. How do you keep up with the lies and negotiations and don't get nervous and confess the truth? Because I'm a Pisces. The truth is what you make it. The truth is what he thinks for that day while he's sitting in front of you. That's the truth. Okay. Just like an actor doesn't bust out in the middle of the movie and say, I can't do this. This is not my real name. I'm just playing a character. Okay. You're acting. This is go be a nun in the church if that's what you need, if that's what you're gonna do, or confess sins and stuff. Takes Go to the priest and confess your sins. Okay? Shoot. You said it's natural. I can't understand why people want to tell everybody the truth when they sitting up there lying to you to get what they want, but you just have the need and the honor and the whatever to tell them the truth. When they steady here sitting there lying to your face about everything and you trying to give them the truth. What? No. This is not the life for you. How do you manifest? Hmm. Thank you. Make up a truth. You just got to tell them something, but don't let it be the real truth. Because men want fantasy. If men liked truth, what do you wigs, lingerie, nothing. It just be some plain looking, blah, unleveled up chicks, not shaved or nothing. Okay, that's truth right there. They don't want that. So why are you going to give it to them on another level? They want the fantasy. Give them the fantasy. That's what they pay for. Hmm. Thank you. Why would a guy give you a gift but not money? Because you asked for it, or they want to impress you. Why do people have such a problem with lying? I don't know. They lie when they need to lie, but then when it comes to the man that they treat like um pick Misha. They treat the man as if they're pick Misha, and they treat the man as if he's like the king of the world. Oh, I have to tell you everything. I don't know why. They'll lie to their mom, their boss, their kids or whoever, but they can't lie to some strange man. I don't know. I don't know. Um, When guys ask for more photos, are they looking for a fantasy? No, they're looking to pleasure themselves from your photos and to lie and say, "Oh, this is my girlfriend," to their broke friends, and then they may never meet you, or they may never even bother to take you out on a date. Whatever photo is on the profile picture that you met him on a website through, that's all he getting, baby, until he comes and meets you, and not at no Starbucks. Mhm. Um, right. Yeah, that's what y'all be doing. "Oh, give me have some more pictures." Women don't ask for 20,000 pictures of men when they're on the dating website. "Can you send me some more pictures?" They think you gonna send them some nudes. They don't want to ask straight up. "Well, how bad do you want me? Are you thirsty? Are you gonna send me some nudes? I know you got some in your phone that you send to all these other dudes. If you got pics straight up on your phone that you send to men and you automatically hurry up and send them to whoever asks, they know that you'll send pictures out a lot. And you've already taken them, and every man got the same pictures he got. So stop sending them pictures. Thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but how you pronounce XI? Is that Chinese? Thank you, XI. Thanks for encouraging me to finish leveling up. Went out this with this wealthy man and he planned brunch. Wow. Hold on. Oh, Z. Okay. Hey, Z. For Sunday, but wants to go out tonight. Do I go? Yeah, go out tonight. I would go out tonight and Sunday. Maybe trying to take you on both. Tell him how you already got your outfit together for Sunday brunch and how you can't wait. That way he gotta take you. Okay. That you have something special for him that you're gonna bring at brunch, then bring him a picture. Or something cheesy, like a piece of gum. I don't know. Nothing like to buy, but like something cheesy. Mhm. Um, they will ask for pictures to avoid taking you out on a date. Exactly. Yeah. They don't get pictures. If they want a picture, send them a PayPal or a Cash App request. Can you wear a long single braid? Can you wear long single braids? Would a wealthy man appreciate that aesthetic? I would say go out and people watch. If you see wealthy men with women with that hairstyle, then you have your answer. If you don't, then there's your answer. You got to go because I don't know. This different cities are different. Thank you, Gabriel. Hey, Gabriel's back. Just stopping by to show love and support. Appreciate the game. You're definitely right, Shira. We definitely love asking for pics. Hmm. Well, thank you for your donation and stopping by. What do y'all do with those pics? Because these ladies just are clueless. They don't know what y'all doing with those pictures. What if you live with your significant other and he helps pay your rent and he is at your house all the time? How do I hold out without turning him off? How do I hold out the P without turning him off? Why do you care about turning him off? How should I give it up? I'm 23. He's 30 for girl. He's older than you and he needs money from you. At that age, he needs the whole rent, baby. He need to be paying everything if he has a 23-year-old girlfriend. Okay? You stop paying rent. That's what you do. Tell him it's the sex or the rent, which one you want. Because we're gonna be roommates if I'm paying rent and you get no sex. Or I can give you sex and pay no rent and I'll be your girlfriend. How about that? Make them choose. Like, look, I'm tired of paying half this rent. You're way older than me. You should have this. Now, let me know what you want. A roommate or a girlfriend? Dump that 34-year-old Dusty, me 123 says. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. But no, there is no way in the entire absolute world, universe, that I will ever be living with some old man, 11 years older than me, asking me for some money. Okay? No. Never let a man make you go half on rent. That is dusty. Exactly. Never. It's time for either for you to save up and move, or for him to man up and pay that rent. I bet you he ain't gonna man up, and you probably gonna be out. But at least give him the opportunity, because he might. You never know. Just give him the opportunity. That's the test. Well, I gotta move because I'm tired of paying half the rent, and I live with my boyfriend. I gotta find somewhere else to go. Thank you, me 123, not 34 years a slave, 34 years of dust. Oh my gosh. Now you trying to be a comedian in here, I see. Regine Robinson, he helps me with my rent. Thank you for the donation. Donation. He helps you with your rent. Okay, so he lives with you. Does he live with you? Like, do y'all live together, or does he not live with you? Because y'all need to give me the entire picture. If he gives you money but doesn't live with you and has his own bills, then you can get another. But you say he at your house all the time. So does he live there? So if he lives there, he need to pay the whole bill, the whole rent. Any man ask you for rent ain't serious, Gabriel says. They trick their money off on other women without a second thought. Tell him to keep that safe energy with you. Wow. That's from a man. Thank you, Gabriel, for your input. So he don't always need to be at your house if he doesn't live there. You need to rotate and have somebody else come through that's also gonna pay half the rent until the whole rent is paid. How about that? um, y'all need to stop moving them in with you. Wow. Somebody talking about Clorox bleach up there. I don't even know. Okay. My husband provides a lux lifestyle for me. Bought house, caddy, SUVs, vacay, but hates his career. I'm 30, want kids, same lifestyle. Any advice? Have them now, get pregnant. Most men hate their career, baby. What's that have to do with anything? Um, thank you, Regine. No, he has his own place, but he is always around. Okay, so don't let him be always around if he can't pay all the rent. You know, you need to be going other places. You need to have other people in there who can pay the other half of the rent. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like for me, you 23 years old. If you need half the rent and he's giving you half the rent, you should have another man that's giving you the other half of the rent. Because that's sure what I would be doing. I would have one half from him and the other half from him, and then I would have shopping money from somebody else. Okay. And he definitely would not um, be dusty. And I would be living in a nicer place and whatever, whatever. Because for me, if you're gonna be committed to somebody and they took you off the market and you can't go out and have the opportunity to meet someone else that can pay your entire rent, then that's not good enough. You need to be seeing other people, basically, is what I'm saying, that have money that will give you money. What about a man that lets his brother live with him but keeps inviting you to his house? Dust. I don't know. Like, I don't get in those situations, so I don't know. I have standards. Okay? Have some standards and you won't have to ask these questions. How about that? Have standards so you don't have to ask these questions. Don't date people that have roommates. Don't date people who are older than you who can't help you. Okay? So just get some standards and you won't ever have to ask these questions ever again. Why? Because if you had standards, you would be in a better situation and men wouldn't be taking advantage of you. Okay? Um, right. I just feel like don't I'm buffering a little bit. Oh no. I just feel like don't put yourselves in those situations. If you go over to some man's house and now he's got a roommate brother situation, that's ghost time. Poof, you know? I'm 26 and the wealthy guy I'm dating is 38. I'm ready to settle down. How do I get him to make serious over the other women he is seeing? Girl, wait till he's 48. He ain't serious right now. He's too young. 30, wait till he's 48. He'll be ready. He probably won't be with you, but he'll be ready. Or go get a 48-year-old or a 50-year-old. Everybody knows that. He ain't ready. If a 38-year-old man is seeing multiple women and one of them says, I want you to be with me only, and he has the opportunity to date multiple women, do you think he's going to say, okay, I'll only be with you and be honest about that? No. He's going to be like, what? I'm having the time of my life. I ain't ready to settle down. You crazy. Come back when I'm old and got some gray hairs down there. Okay. That's what he's going to tell you. Um, yep. 38-year-old man is too young to get married. Yes. He ain't trying to get married unless you plan on having a cheating husband. A man won't marry you if he knows he's going to cheat on you. It's not that they don't love you or that they want to be with you. That it's just that they know they're going to cheat on you if they get married because they have all these people throwing themselves at them. You know, and if they truly do like you, they're not going to want to hurt you. So they're going to say, "Well, I'm not ready for marriage right now. I love you, but I don't want to get married." That means I got too many women throwing themselves at me that I know I'm going to accept, and I don't want to be married and cheat on you. So when I decide to get married and when I had enough of these women and I only want one, I'm gonna probably be old and have experienced all that I need to experience and not have to wonder what it's like to be with this type of chick, that because I've already done it. And now I can be good and satisfied with one person. That's when you get that old man and he's already done all of that and he don't have any questions in the back of his mind because he's already probably experienced it. Thank you, Najee. Since seeing a 50-year-old man, I asked him to help me um, with one of my bills. He said he ain't my sugar daddy. We've been together for over a year. Is he black? If he's 50 and he's black, he's 40. He's 40 or 39 in his mind, girl. It's not gonna work. You got to go way higher, and you got to look way better. If you don't look like if you don't look like he thinks, if you don't look like the woman he'll leave you for, I'm gonna put it that way. He ain't finna give you no money. Okay. Black don't crack, so I'm sure he doesn't look 50. I'm sure he thinks he's 39 in his head. So that only works with men who look 50. Okay. Right. I'm just saying, if he don't look 50, he ain't gonna think he's 50. He's not gonna act 50. He's not gonna give 50 type of money. Not gonna give money like. So if he's not giving up money, get rid of him, right? You have to be their dream girl to get everything you want. Exactly. Deanna Joel, how to stop overthinking simple things. Um, think about things that are going to benefit you instead. You know what I'm saying? Instead of focusing on something that's not going to be beneficial to you, focus on something that will be beneficial to you, you know? So if I keep telling y'all, The man has to like you way more than you like him in order for you to get that money. And so by you testing him, asking him for money, and he's been with you over a year and he tells you no, then that's your value to him. You ain't worth it. That's what he just told you. You ain't worth it. I'm saving my money for the chick I really want. Because if a chick that he really wanted came and asked him for money, he would hand it over quick. So I know that's harsh. I know it's mean, but it's just the truth. Even Gabriel agreed. I saw, he said, yep, in there. So no, don't be Bob the Builder with him. Cut him off. I would go so far as to say that if your man isn't even willing to help you, then he don't need you. It's self-respect. Okay, yeah, yeah. Mm-mm. Get out of that situation. What if your husband provides everything, quits his job, but we have kids? Should I divorce him and leave? Girl, do you work? Because he wouldn't have. He this. Do you work? Should you not go on vacation with a 38-year-old? He wants to take you away for your birthday. He's 38. He wants to have fun. You're 20 something. Okay. He thinks you want to have fun too. That's why he's dating you. If he wanted to get married, he'd date a 38-year-old or a 35-year-old. You're for fun. Okay. So you want to have fun, go have fun. If you don't want to have fun, if you want a serious committed relationship, then go get you an old man that's ready. But, he's trying to have fun. That's your choice. He will expect you to do immoral things with you. Get there and don't do them. Get you a free vacation. He can't commit. You can't give him anything else either. Just go. Get separate rooms though. Get separate rooms. Say, I'll get a connecting room. I'll go. And that's it. Get you a free vacation. Um, no, he provides everything, so I don't work. Well, he can't find another job. Like when people usually lose a job, they get another job. Just encourage him to go get encourage him to go online and fill out a bunch of applications until he gets a job. Okay. Start when he's out, like if he leaves the house, start taking a bunch of the food out of the pantry so it looks real bare, like hide it somewhere. We don't have anything to eat. It's gonna get him on his game. Okay. Make him be a man. Tell him the day before you leave, your period is there for the vacation. Yep. I don't know, but like a real man wouldn't let his family starve. So, okay. You need to go out and find another job. The worst ever, too much to explain. Wow. I'll be ready to date by June. Okay, good for you. Mhm. Wear makeup and dress nice. Wait for him to make the first move. Oh, y'all are talking to each other. Okay. But yeah. So always, yeah, to see if your man is a provider, be in need and let him provide. If he doesn't provide, he's not a provider. But he has to know you enough to at least care about your well-being. It can't be after date one or two. It has to be like when y'all have exchanged and had a real conversation and he knows about, you and you know things about him. Then you give him that big test if he's going to help you. Um, your boyfriend or best friend or boyfriend is a red pill and it's a huge headache. I don't know what to do. Dump him. Girl, you don't know what to do. It's called dump. It's called move on. It's called get a better better one. It's called Next. Shoot, I would never. Like, I wouldn't even be telling people that's my boyfriend. He would just be somebody I'd be getting money from. And if he wasn't giving me money, I wouldn't even mention him. I wouldn't even be with him. Like, what? That's crazy that women are with men who think that way and don't even give them money. That's crazy. That's crazy. Right. I promise you. I would have 2 of them. He would think he was the only one. Okay. And he would never see me either. I'd be busy, busy, busy getting that money, working because he doesn't pay my bills, but I'd really be with another man getting that money. So, no, please, please do yourselves a favor. If you look decent, don't be with men like that. You're wasting your looks. If you look cute and you with a broke man, you wasting your looks. You might as well have been ugly. You know what I'm saying? So please do better for yourselves, ladies. If you with a broke man and you cute, you might as well be ugly. Okay? That's just the truth. Don't even bother putting on makeup. Don't even bother doing nothing. Don't go to the gym. Don't put on makeup. Don't even brush your teeth anymore because you wasting all of that on him. And he ain't giving you nothing in return at all, but wasted time. So he don't deserve a good looking woman either. Mhm. Broke men that take advantage of pretty girls don't know how pretty they are. Right. It's so funny how like you have a really beautiful woman and they're dealing with a dusty, and then there's a man sitting in the corner that will pay all her bills, buy her a new car, a condo, or whatever she asked for. She won't have to work. He's sitting right over there while she's sitting here with Dusty trying to split a bill. Okay. He's right in the corner over there. Okay. So just look around the room next time you with a Dusty. And there's somebody in there that will do way more for you in that exact room than he's doing for you at that exact moment. I promise you. In every situation, unless you in, the a broke side of town, but even the boss of wherever the establishment you're at will probably do more for you than he would. Mhm. You know what I would do? Look, this how you test your man. If he asks you to split a bill or whatever, and you're in the restaurant, he's broke, and he's like, "Can you split the bill?" It's like, "Oh my god, I don't have any money." Well, let me see if I can talk to the manager. Flirt your way out. It's like embarrass him, like, "Hi, um, uh, I'm just here, and we don't have enough money to pay the bill because he took me out and he didn't tell me that he didn't have enough to pay the bill. And I came assuming that he was going to be a gentleman and pay the bill. So, is there anything I can do? Because I don't have the money and he wants to split the bill. Well, come here, let me talk to you. That's what he's going to say. Come here, let me talk to you. The man going to try to get up with you. He's like, no, I just need to talk to her for a second. So, tell me what's going on. You really went out with this clown? Yeah. Really? That's so sad because you're such a beautiful woman. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna comp the items on your check that you ate, and then he can pay the whatever he had. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah. If I would have taken you out, I would have paid for the entire meal, and we would have been to a really nice place. Duh, 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 duh. That's how you do that. Don't split bills. Call the manager. Okay, but you got to be cute. Can't be ugly. Mhm. Even though you have the money right in your purse, it's the point you have to make. It's the test. because he might have the money to pay for the entire thing. If you embarrass him enough, no, that's okay. That's okay, player. That's okay, boss. I got it. That's okay, player. I got her. I got her. That was his what? What was he saving up for? His other date? Okay. Just call him right out. Just don't be afraid to embarrass yourself. You're going to embarrass him more than anything. And it's just acting anyway. It's a performance that you're a part of. It's your entertainment for the evening. It's your entertainment. So if you lose that man, you ain't lose nothing. If you lose him, good, because you can gain a better one, right? If that's what y'all were talking about, the story I just told. So what age are men ready to settle down and be married? Close to 40 something. Like 40 something. Go for 40 somethings. If they trying to settle down and get married, the high 40s. 45 and up. Okay. This should be a college course, right? Mothers have their children. Oh, Mandy talking about ghetto names. Well, what happened to you? You don't have a ghetto name, and you have hardships right now. I saw your picture. What's up? I'm gonna call you Mandalisha, Mandy Lanisha. There you go, Mandy Lanisha, Mandela. There you go. You was named after Mandela and the Mandela effect. That is your honorary ghetto name, Mandela Nisha. Ear, ear, ear. Damn, you think you hot, don't you? Um, I do. I know what she means. I have a wife and girlfriend, and I pay all bills. Have a stress-free life, but you have to be a baddie to get high value men and please be feminine. That's true. Like, thanks for that input. Thanks for sharing. What if you already been intimate with a wealthy man, didn't know the game? How to get the power back? Stop giving it up. No more sex. Lose interest. Act like you got somebody with more money. That's the one thing that triggers a wealthy man if you are dating someone with more money than them. Okay, men have egos. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, I'm busy. Yeah, I have things to do tomorrow. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, are you dating someone else? I'm kinda, you know. If you're dating someone else and he knows he's got money and he's already ghosted you because you slept with him too soon and he comes back around or he doesn't see you the same, he's like, oh, uh, like whatever he is, make sure you top him with, oh, I'm dating someone right now, and they're in and out of town because they're into, this type of business, and I really just want to date one person and just settle down. It's just like decisions. If you think you messed up, though, only if you think you messed up, then he'll be like, well, I'm in town, I'm here. Hmm. Your one sugar daddy always asks if I'm out with my boyfriend when I ghost him. Wow. He's insensitive. He's insecure. Thank you, Ryan. What about dusty females? Money for love, independent equals man's money. What is love? Love is when you ask a man for money that he doesn't want to give you, and then all of a sudden he becomes in love. Love is providing for the woman that you're taking off the market to secure her. That's love. You want to take a woman off the market, it's because you love her or you don't want her to be with somebody else. So you need to secure her. Otherwise, you should leave her be so that she can secure herself while still on the market and leaving her options open for a possible man that can provide for her. It's just common decency, you know. It's kind of like if there were only a limited supply of a product that you really wanted and you put it in your cart, knowing you didn't have the money to pay for it, but you walked around the whole store and then, people were looking for it. It looked like it was sold out. Thank you for the donation, by the way. And then, they left because they didn't get it. And then when you get to the checkout, you put it on the counter and say, "Oh, I don't want this." Thank you. Love you, Sheila. My mom loves you too. I put her on. Thank you, Tatiana. Thank you for the donation. So if you can't provide for her, if you can't afford her, leave her on the shelf. Come by, say hi every once in a while, but leave her on the shelf. That's love. Okay. So what if he's always talking to you really nice, taking you to really nice restaurants, but never puts money in your pockets? Then tell him you need something. It's like, I really would like to go out to dinner tonight, but I'm not really in the mood. I'm kind of stressed about something right now, and I just stay by myself. Well, what's wrong? I need some money. My car's in the shop. I don't know how I'm going to get there. It's just so stressful. If he doesn't try to help you, then let him take out somebody else to eat. I don't know. But I feel like if he's only taking you on one or two dates, he's not trying to help you right away. You got to get to know each other. Okay? I don't know who told y'all that a man is going to just give you a bunch of money without even knowing who you are. How long should you ghost a guy? When you ghost someone, you never come back. That's why it's called a ghost. They did. You did forever. Never. Let them find you. You know what I'm saying? Let them look for you. Let them try to contact the dead. Um, what do you think about the future new breed of men rising? Will our daughters be in Dustyville, or do you think that the traditional men will be dead by then? Oh, goodness. I think that the ones that have themselves together will probably be able to get the woman that they want, and the dusty ones will probably be alone and have been died out by the end. Hopefully. So Lil, thank you for the donation, girl. Hopefully they'll just die out, girl. I don't know. Or maybe they'll get their life together. It won't be dusty anymore. Who knows? A miracle could happen. Oh, Ryan Tarver, did you ask another question? I think I answered it. Let me scroll back up. And oh, yeah. What is love? Love is when you provide and protect the woman that you love, and also provide an environment that is safe for her to be feminine in and procreate in the future. That's love. For a woman, love is feeling protected and comfortable. Okay, there you go. That is my answer. If you're just looking to date, then you shouldn't be looking for love. Why are you looking for love if you're not trying to be serious with somebody? You looking for sex? That's easy to find. Love is different. So Thank you. I appreciate the donation though. Um, you don't believe in love anymore. That's because people are trying to get it before it's supposed to be given. You know, people are trying to find love while dating. That's not when you find love. You find attraction or you find compatibility, but you don't find love while dating. hmm You find that in a relationship that is committed, where both people are comfortable being with each other. And for the woman to be comfortable and feminine, she has to feel safe. And for a woman to feel safe, she has to know that her man has her back, can provide for her, and protect her. And if she were so happen to get pregnant, that he may be able to allow her to stay home and raise her kid and hopefully be husband and wife one day. They should have been married before they had the kid, but if an accident should happen, then it should be on the table as an option, marriage. So when that is not the norm anymore, women are reluctant to fall in love or feel safe. So they don't. They just go for this next best thing, which is lifestyle and money. Okay. So if you could set a woman up to feel safe and provided for, then the love would come. hmm Thank you, A. Marie, for the donation. How do you fake show vulnerability with a guy to build a stronger bond? Acting, like ask for help. Always ask questions, always ask for help, even if it's for helping you put your shoe on, helping you open your door, helping you, answer a question, helping you, understand something that you don't understand. Just keep asking for helps. Helps. Help. I gotta go in a second. Just keep asking for help. Could you help me with this? Could you hold this for me? Oh my gosh, I dropped this. Would you help me? Help, help, help. Always ask for help. Always. You always need help. You helpless. Um, that's the best way to be vulnerable in any situation without having to reveal too much about yourself. Okay. The baby voice helps. Yep. How do you keep your foot in the door with a future billionaire? I don't know about no future. Is he a millionaire? Because he would have to be a millionaire before he was a billionaire. Okay. I'm not keeping my foot in the door unless he already got the million or the high. I didn't get my water today, so my voice is going. In the high six figures, close to a million. He ain't got that. He ain't got his foot into nothing. So you don't have his foot into nothing. You got a million. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, my contact's about to pop out.